Hello, I'm Stanley Lucian and welcome to the Hts Epoll. It's your opportunity to weigh in on the most pressing issues of the day. St. Lucia's month-long respite from the deadly violence ended on Wednesday, 22nd May, with the discovery of the body of Abram Cobo Charles at Babonneau. This was followed by the clash of two groups of mainly teenagers on Chaussee Road in Castries on that very Wednesday. This comes against the backdrop of an increase in young St. Lucians either making violent threats or swearing allegiance to gangs on social media. The Member of Parliament for Castries Central, Richard Frederick, made a special appeal to the young perpetrators to turn away from a life of crime before it's too late. So we ask, is social media largely responsible for the increase in violent incidents among young St. Lucians? We took to the streets to get your opinion, and here's what you had to say.
Social media has a part to play in terms of the amount of information that they're able to get, but I wouldn't say it is directly responsible. It has contributed, but I think a bigger problem we have here is too many of our young people live in school, like secondary school, without any marketable skills that they can go into the workplace and make meaningful contributions. And many of them don't even finish secondary school. So I think that has a bigger part to play, well, not a bigger, but a big part to play in addition to social media and the changing dynamics in society. The absence of parents in their homes. I mean, the absence of the influence of parents on their children. That too has a part to play in it.
Of course, social media do have a negative impact, but let's not fool ourselves. It is not the definitive reason why the crimes are escalating, the gangs are increasing, etc., which creates heartaches, problems, and disappointments within our midst.
What I think about the 6 and the 7, we need to analyze ourselves and look within and see is our own self that we are hurting and our family and different loved ones, Because when we do that, we are not protecting St. Lucia. We are making St. Lucia look like it's a violent place, and that's what we don't want,
Do you think social media is responsible for?
Well, I will not blame social media, but I will blame some of the ministers, and some of them have to put things into place to bring the young ones together and make them know what they're doing is not absolutely right.
I believe some of them influencing those things that going on. And to tell you the honest truth, right now we're living in the last days, the mark of the beast. And it's written in Revelation, the book of Revelation, and it's prevailing itself right now. Now I feel so sorry for them young generation out there. Now, if we Lucians come together and put our head together and form a committee, the churches, everybody, the elderlies, everybody just come together, form little activities, a lot of activities for them young youths out there, counsel them, speak to them, give them things that they could be more active into, because they out there and they're vulnerable and they don't have nothing to do. So I guess the devil taking charge of their brains, of their mind, and having them doing things that they themselves don't even know they're doing it, or they themselves not even aware of they doing, because all the elderlies that was there in the days that used to, like myself, the 80s, the children of 80s, we get a lot of guidance, but right now most of those people, they perish, and right now is children that making children. They don't even have guidance for themselves, so they themselves cannot even guide the young ones they're making. So I feel the government should come in and cause and form more things for those young people out there.
I believe it plays a part, and if you look at from television, from social media, from time BET was introduced onto our television network, that changed the life of a lot of young people in this country. We started living a foreign life, and I think that all this is part of the gang wars and all these things going on right now. So I do believe it is part of it. It has a big influence.
Everybody wants to do things for them to be on TV. And St. Lucians, they're like copycats. You understand? They like to do things for people to see them. They like to top the chart. You understand?
So definitely social media
Yeah, man.
is responsible?
Of course. Well, I not say all, but most of it.
Well, I believe it doesn't really play a part. It depends on the person, you know. At the end of the day, if they have a small mind, then, you know, a lot of things could get to their mind, you know. But at the end of the day, it's just like music, you know. They have badman music, they have badman TV shows and all them kind of things, you understand? So at the end of the day, it's the strength of your mind.
I pa ne pou fè ça, tout moun ni an lide pou koyo. Ou ni lide ou sa ou fè, c'est ça ou fè. Ko di se moun sa ou ça ou fè. Est-ce que vous comprenez? Bon, tout moun ni an lide pou koyo. Ou pa ha di se social media ka fè moun fè ça. Sou pa fou, c'est pas social media ka fè ou fè ça. Pe on pa fou, tout moun ni an sound mind.
Because they involved in that, because it's them that have all the phones and everything. Have people pasting copy people thing, talk about what that no good. You know, because you even know when people take out your photo, send it on social media, and the social media are responsible for that, and nobody have no question to answer about it. And that little 6 and 7 guns they're talking about, them fellas copy style from Trinidad. All them vehicles have all them big speakers. It's from Trinidad that come from. The 6, 7 gang and them kind of gangs they're talking about every day. Trinidad that come from. So them young boys have to learn to know that at the end of the day, bro, we are raised up so, man. Come on, we are raised up so, bro.
Thanks for those responses. And now to our new discussion. The Registrar of the Caribbean Examinations Council, CXC, Dr. Wayne Leslie, has announced that as of September 2024, 4 undersubscribed subjects will no longer be on offer. Schools which are interested in having their students sit any of the 4 subjects will have to make a special application and pay an additional amount in the future. The decision, which seems to have surprised education officials throughout the region, has been greeted with disbelief and disappointment. St. Lucia's Education Minister, Sean Edward, described it as a backward step. He says the 4 subject areas, green engineering, mechanical engineering, agricultural science, and electrical and electronic engineering are vital to the region's future despite students showing insufficient level of interest in them. Some have argued that CXC should have undertaken a campaign to get more students interested in these subjects. So we ask, are you supportive of the decision by CXC to suspend the 4 subject areas from their list? Voting is easy. Just log on to htsstlucia.org and vote. Remember, our Epoll team is always on the go to get your responses as well. Watch the HTS News Force from 7 p.m. for the results and the new discussion.